Here's Prescott. Just throws it deep as far as his arm can take him. He caught it! Micah Parsons on the move. Micah Parsons is in! Welcome to the big show, Tony Pollard. Oh, going deep. It is intercepted.
But I'm not going to say a word, but I will say one thing right now.
Prescott, touchdown. Good protection, and the pass wide open. Touchdown, Lamb.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It's Space Cowboy here with another video for you guys here today. And we got to talk about KaVontae Turpin because he's been one of the more notable names out of Dallas Cowboys training camp. And you might be asking, why? Is there something going on with special teams, something on that front? And no. What's so surprising is that KaVontae Turpin is actually getting included in offensive packages, and that is going to be key moving forward because that's something that I've been looking for, and really, if you're going to utilize a roster spot on him and use his speed, he's a weapon that you can use for sure in the passing game. Now, before we get any further into this video, if you could do me a favor and hit the like button down below, that'd be greatly appreciated. Show support for the channel and to fight against the YouTube algorithm, so that'd be great. Next, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe to stick around for more Dallas Cowboys content and hit that notification bell. And look, KaVontae Turpin is a name where last year we saw what happened in the one preseason game versus the Chargers. The 2 kick returns, everyone was like, oh, maybe the Cowboys got someone special here, this, that, and a third. And I'm not going to negate things he did during the season. He had some moments where he had good kick returns or punt returns. But the part that really hurt was there were moments where I really thought he can house a couple of these, punts and kicks that he was returning. And we all know the infamous one from the playoff game in San Francisco. But there were glimpses, and keep in mind, this was a dude just coming from the USFL, and he finally has a full NFL offseason under his belt. And also, he wasn't really being used in the offensive part of the game, whether that be like a jet sweep, which, but no utilization of his speed in a vertical threat. And he could definitely be that with Brandon Cooks. Like, could you imagine those two on the same field and you just go deep and you just throw, oh my God, I can only imagine. But you're starting to see him utilized in some of these routes, and not just go routes, others. But I think what's really important is that you're getting the most out of your team. And that's what's key. I'm not asking for Turpin to be like the end-all be-all type of guy on offense. I'm just asking for this dude to be a utilized asset, because the Dallas Cowboys have been lacking speed in their offense for a while now. And that is true. I'm not saying that none of these guys aren't fast or anything, but I'm talking about a guy like Turpin's speed, or Brandon Cook's speed even at that. And we haven't really had that in a long time. Like, please refresh my memory. I mean, T.Y. Hilton, he was a burner, and that was for sure. And really the one play is a good example of if you have someone that has that speed, that's going to help everybody involved. It's going to help stretch the field, keep the opposing defense on their toes, and it's going to help your quarterback out to give him more options of where to go. It's just, I think that the Dallas Cowboys have a realistic possibility of harnessing that speed and making it a deadly combination with him, Cooks, Lamb, or whatever the case may be. But I think what's more important is how this impacts the wide receiver game and really who is in competition with what. Because to me, I think that, as we discussed it before, I think that Jalen Tolbert is safe. I'm not talking about the 3 other dudes that we know and love, Lamb, Cooks, Gallup. They're safe. That's a given. You have Tolbert, who I think is safe. And then after that, I think it's a fight between Simi, JMC, Jalen Brooks, that whole conglomerate. And then I think Turpin's number 6. Unless the Cowboys are holding 7 receivers, I think it's going to be Turpin really solidifying himself because he is your special teams dude. And then it's kind of like, okay, well, then who's the last guy? Simi is out with a quad contusion, I believe, so it's not out for too long. But the way that I'm looking at how this team's coming together, if Turpin is starting to get looks on the offense, of course he's going to make it onto the roster. And we're going to touch up before the first preseason game my predictions for who I think makes the 53. But that's really where we're at, guys. I think that, to be completely honest with you, I'm really excited to see KaVontae Turpin out there because, again, if the Cowboys truly want to, do a West Coast type of offense or really have some plays in there, I'm pretty sure, Brian Schottenheimer, our OC, is working with McCarthy to think of ways to get him involved because McCarthy's talked highly about KaVontae Turpin. In fact, to me, I feel like Turpin is on a questionable look because you weren't really giving him too many opportunities. Again, I'm not asking for the dude to get like 20 plays a game. I'm just asking maybe 1 or 2 on the offensive side of the ball. And then, just see how he improves in the special teams game because, again, getting adjusted to the NFL, that took a bit, and I'm hoping that he turns it up a notch. If not, then we have a problem. But I'm rooting for him. I hope he does well. And tell me what you guys think. Do you think KaVontae Turpin should he be utilized more in the offense? Do you think he's a missing piece? Do you think he's bad? Whatever. Put it down below. And with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a good one. Goodbye.